The 2023 Friend of the River recipient is well known to all of us on the river and in the Thousand Islands. You'll even have an opportunity to hear from him in a moment. Jeff Garnsey is a seventh-generation resident of Clayton and a third-generation fishing guide. He grew up on Grindstone Island, where he started working as a deckhand for his grandfather when he was 10 years old. He retired from the Navy Submarine Service as a Master Chief Petty Officer after 26 years. After retiring, Jeff and his wife Julie moved back to Clayton. Since returning, Jeff became Save the River's longest-serving board president, doing an outstanding job of running our board and keeping our meetings efficient, productive, and fun. Jeff is well recognized as a spokesman for the river's fish and environment and has been a leader in our Trash-Free River program and Save Blind Bay advocacy campaign, along with many other programs. He has educated many politicians and commissioners about the habitat of muskies and the importance of all aspects of the river environment. Jeff's an active member of the community, currently serving as a member of the board of directors for the Thousand Islands Museum and on the Clayton Area Chamber of Commerce. He's director of the Muskie Hall of Fame and taught at the Captain's School for the Antique Boat Museum. If that wasn't enough to keep him busy, Jeff owns and operates several boats with Garnsey's Classic Island Cruises, the Muskie, the Fin and Feather, and there are two more new additions to the fleet. Jeff and Julie also run Garnsey Feral Acres, a sanctuary for animals in Ballville. So Jeff, you come on up. So before I give Jeff the award and the microphone, I just want you to notice our dress. I've said it earlier, you'll hear it again. Saving Blind Bay is the most important issue facing Save the River right now, and I think facing our river community. So here you go, my friend. Thank you very much. Would you like to say a few words?
Unlike Norma, I don't have the gift of being short-winded, but I will try to be quick about this. And I'm going to try not to blat like a 7-year-old in Walmart while I'm up here too. It's a great honor even to have a seat at the table with the folks that I do. Tony hit on several really significant things when he was up here talking that, you know, you never know what you're going to say until you hear what hits you. And he started his talk. He started his talk asking about resilience. What does resilience mean? And it's funny because you would almost think that I would have to say something about Flynn's Bay or about muskies, but it's not really. It was the silver sturgeon, and it wasn't really a lesson that I learned at Save the River. It was two other friends. Probably nobody in here would recognize the names of Jennifer and David Dubélé and Jennifer Hayes, maybe one or two. But not long ago, they allowed me to be the captain on one of their dives, and they took me to a location where not long ago, a couple of people much smarter than us decided that if they put a bunch of really fine gravel in a high current area, there might just be an opportunity for the river to teach us a lesson on resilience. And within a very few short seasons, out of nowhere, these things that were supposed to be almost in decline so much that you may never get to see one, they started appearing. And so Jennifer called me and asked if I would be the captain, and imagine having David Dubélé for a spotter on a dive. Jennifer was the down diver, and we're close to an area where there's extreme current, and there may have been a dam nearby. And the dive was a 12-minute downtime with a retrieval at 250 yards to give you an idea how much velocity was traveling over the bottom. And when Jennifer went negative with her BC, she dropped onto 35 active spawning silver sturgeon. In the very early 70s, I saw a sturgeon with my grandfather, and he told me to take a good look because I'd probably never see another one. And they're here, and it's because the river will teach us things if we just sit by and let her. So that is my definition of resilience, and it's another lesson that the river teaches us. This means more than you can imagine to me. The folks that allow me to sit at the table with them, are among the most important in my world, and I listen closely to what they say. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff.